And now, the starting lineup for your Indiana Pacers. At one guard position, 6'3", number 4. At forward, 6 in F.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. And we've got just enough.
Hey, BA.
Good stuff, Hallie. Thanks for that. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Tyrese Halliburton.
Here we go. I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pacers, Goga Bitadze is out there with O'Shea Brissett. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Duarte in at the 3 slot. Beverley outside. Pass to Towns. From deep. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Indiana on offense. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Beverley outside.
2 minutes.
And right around the midpoint of the season, Clark, certain teams seem to take it to another level.
Well, I think coaching staffs figure out rotations better, Brian. Plus, we see the offseason additions fully integrated into the team, and that makes for a smoother unit.
There's the drive, and he dunks it down.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
For 3. Minnesota with a rebound. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Here's Halliburton. And he can't get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Russell from outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Back to Halliburton. 30 seconds left in the first.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Beverley, the pass to Towns. Russell against Halliburton. Towns on a screen. Trying to get back on track. And, yep, it's good.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
1 second left. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Pacers out in front, leading by a point. Don't go.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game, but they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
So for Minnesota right now, Russell the 1, Beasley the 2. Naz Reid out there with McDaniels. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Indiana leading.
And D'Angelo Russell, looking at his career, he's slowly becoming a more efficient player, learning his strengths and his limitations.
Here's Stevenson. Reed with the rebound. McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And for Russell, he's still a volume scorer. But now I think he's better at picking his spots.
And you can live with his percentages. I mean, he's improved his shot from the outside. It seems like he's always looking to refine his game.
Reed defending. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Offline with a 3.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Russell, the pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Pass to Stevenson. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Shakes him, driving inside, and he lays it up and in.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Russell from outside, pure from three-point range. Russell's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
Smith outside. Pass to Hield from the arc, and the three-pointer goes.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Drills it from deep. Russell's got 6 points.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Beasley for 3. Back to Daniels. Pass to Reed. Outside Russell. Launches it. And another 3 from Minnesota.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Beasley against Hield. Shoots over Reed. And so it's D'Angelo Russell making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they were in a close game.
Well as they perform offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up a significant lead. I mean, the passing shot.
And now let's talk about the class. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
O'Shea Brissett out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Duarte in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Outside Russell. Taken away. Halliburton against Russell. Halliburton outside. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down the three-pointers. I did a pretty good job.
Look out below! You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Crafty move. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Beverly knows he's out there to pass the ball, guys. A skilled floor general. He really distributes it well.
Batase with a screen. Russell against Halliburton. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. They retain possession and stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Russell, that's good. And now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
You see the explosive athleticism of Edwards. I mean, it's on full display and quite obvious. He's one of the best athletes in the league, no doubt.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Beverly. Left side, Edwards. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Batase. Oh, sweet move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince comes in for Vanderbilt. And Beasley has subbed in for Russell.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Prince with the bucket.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Halliburton against Beverly. Jackson outside. The Pacers again can't hit.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Reed can't hit. Halliburton left side. Here's the 3, and they get it back. And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've had... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Minnesota right now, filling out the wings, Beasley and Edwards. Taurean Prince is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
It's Beasley on the wing. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton outside. Out to the wing. Here's Duarte. He's guarded by Beasley. 6 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. And the Pacers making a change here. Merced's checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Timberwolves. Smith outside. Pass to Duarte. 5 to shoot.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
From deep three-point range. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Duarte. Beverly defending. Duarte's shot is good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The Pacers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Here's Duarte. Here's Smith. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Russell is checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Indiana calls timeout. Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your basement. Fans, your basement. Make some noise.
Here's Duarte, guarded by Edwards. The shot by Duarte, no good. And here's Minnesota now. The lead is 2. Oh, gets the three to fall.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low, Brissett. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. High percentage look was the result.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get on for your basement.
Halliburton outside. Let's go with a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. It's stolen by Halliburton. Yes!
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
D'Angelo Russell at the line for
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
To the left wing. Here's Duarte. Misses the three. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
Jared Vanderbilt.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. From deep. No good. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.